Hey man, I'm out here singing to bring you customers. If I pack this place out, you owe me a plate of food.
Deal. But let me be clear, if you can fill the bar, I'll save you that plate of food. If you can, don't waste my time.
That was the desperate deal that put Gabriella's life, 28 years old, on a collision course with a bar that was about to close its doors for good. Gabriella didn't have that youthful innocence anymore. The streets had taken her dreams, but they couldn't silence her voice, and they couldn't take her old violin, her only companion. On cold nights under the city awnings, she wore a worn-out, stained gray t-shirt, ripped baggy pants, and in her dark brown eyes you could see the exhaustion of someone fighting hunger every single day. While she held her guitar like it was her child, her tan skin had been beaten up by the sun and by the dust, but that tiny spark of hope deep in her eyes was what kept her on her feet. She wandered without a direction until she spotted that gourmet bar, empty and quiet. Jorge, the 29-year-old owner, was behind the rough wooden counter with his hands on his head, watching a lifetime budget go straight down the drain into debts that just kept growing. He looked at the woman, saw the neglect and the dirt, but before he could say no, he felt this weird connection to that hunger to win, the same hunger that was dying inside him too. Without asking, Gabriella climbed up on the little stool, closed her eyes, and let out a voice so powerful and raspy it sounded like it was coming from the center of the earth, loaded with every bit of pain she'd already lived through. That raw, almost holy sound spilled out onto the sidewalk. In less than 15 minutes, the empty tables were taken by curious young people who stopped, completely locked in by the truth in her singing. Jorge's bar had never felt so alive. He was running between tables serving orders, eyes tearing up, watching a total stranger from the street save his dream, with nothing but 6 strings and a huge soul. At the peak of her performance, a 30-year-old man, dressed sharp, holding a business card from one of the biggest record labels in the country, walked up to the counter in shock. What that producer is about to offer, Gabriella, while Jorge uses his own hands to make her the best meal in the house, will leave you speechless. The story of these 2 young people was only just getting started, and that cold sidewalk was about to give way to the biggest stages in the world.